Alright, hey guys. So if you watched the previous video, part 0, you pretty much know the basis of this, so I'm gonna get right into it. I've already opened the game, so we're making a One Piece. First thing that we're gonna want to do is get some instances. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to have some values for the game, of course. So let's call this insert values. We're just gonna use regular script. I'm going to be moving pretty fast here and there. Some parts I'm going to stop and explain some. But others I'm just going to go right ahead and get to work. So what we're going to do here is create a script that when the player joins, it gives them... Player joins the game. This script gives them their variables. For example, bounty, devil fruit, hockey, so on and so forth. You guys already know who it's created by, obviously me, since you haven't been to see it. 14. Alright. So there are variables, functions, and events. Variables, not really going to have any. Events would be function. Nah, let's call it, here they go. Player. Alright. Player added. Basically, this connector event runs when a player is added to the players folder of the game, and then once a player is added, it runs our function. Here they come. I believe I've already done a video on player added, so I'm not really going to go over it that much. Alright, we're going to check if they don't have a data storage. Basically data, which is going to be where we hold our values. So we're going to call it data. Then value type doesn't really matter. We have to name it data so it complies with this, obviously. Alright, so now that we have that, we're gonna... Alright, so values we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with... hockey. We're going to put it inside of the data so we can keep it kind of close. Alright, so of course you can make this a lot simpler than it really is, than I'm doing it, but I just want to make sure a lot of checks are placed. But to be honest, we can just really do this. Instance.new number value into hockey. Boost hockey, boost Shoku hockey. You guys get the idea. Armament. Not really much to talk about here other than we have to add the values so we can use them later on. So it's kind of self-explanatory of what we're doing here. Just notice the mistake I made. And Hashiraki. Instance.value. Instance.new. Can't type today. Should probably give them a starting value of 0, so they don't start with it, obviously. So what we want to do later on is we're going to make everything based off a system of energy. So, indent here. Technically, we should indent all this already, actually. Alright. So we're going to make a value for energy. We're going to use an integer value for this. Start at 0, and then we need a max energy. So we can train it later on so we have more energy. Alright, so basically that works. Once we join the game, we'll get a bunch of values. So let's save and rejoin in build mode and see what happens. Alright, so let's see. If you guys hear any background noise, please ignore it. It's just my family. So let's check our player. So here's how we know it works. Now we have hockey and stats. Hold up. Did we do something wrong? Index Kanaki. Line 31. Oh, that's why. Whoops. Alright, so. Technically, when hockey go into stats. Just trying to make this more realistic here. Alright, let's save real quick, rejoin, and it should all be fine. I'm trying to keep the variable name simple so I can get you guys to do this really quick. Of course, this is going to be a rather boring video because all we're doing right now is setting up the variables and all that. So, not much to go over here. But that's fine. It needs to be done. Alright. Data, stats, energy, max energy, hockey. Alright. So later on we can make a value called inventory and get all that out of the way. So now that we have that, let's see, what should we start with? So what we're going to want to do is, obviously, one of the things that most people are going to be wanting for is hockey, so that's what we're going to be covering first. So, right now though, just going to cover adding instances so we can move on later with the variables. Alright. Technically it would be back more. Going to set this up so we can do inventory later on because I do want to do crafting. This isn't the most interesting thing, but it'll be done. Alright, so we're not going to bother rejoining for now. So I'm in the video over. Thanks for watching if you guys actually sit here and watch this. Next video I'm going to start going over making some hockey and showing you guys how we're going to do this. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and comment, that kind of thing.